So I'm up here with the Hayes County Clerk candidate. If you can join us up here, please. Dee Dee Rogers is one of the candidates, and she is not here today. We're going to start with the 1 minute opening for your self-introductions. And as soon as you get settled here, state your name and proceed with your opening statements. We'll go ahead and start with Mr. Costilla. Okay. Mr. Costilla, yes, if you would please.
Good afternoon, fellow Democrats. My name is Nico Costilla, and I'm running to be your next Hayes County Clerk. I'm born and raised here in Hayes County, a lifelong Democrat. Currently, I'm employed at the Hayes County District Attorney's Office. I have been there for the last 11 years. The last 9 of those, I've been in a leadership position, serving as the misdemeanor legal assistant supervisor. I've been involved in this community. I'm involved in several nonprofit organizations. I'm the president-elect for the Texas State Alumni Association. I'm the co-chair for the Hayes County Historical Commission, and I also serve on several nonprofits in San Marcos. Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Millonzi.
Good afternoon. My name is Cynthia Millonzi, and I'm running to be the next Hayes County Clerk because I truly believe that experience matters, leadership matters, and qualifications matter. I'm the current Assistant County Clerk, overseeing the day-to-day operations in the office. I know the office inside and out, and I know the responsibility the office carries. I bring more than 30 years of proven leadership experience, both nationally and internationally. I rose through the ranks of the U.S. Army, leading at various levels. I've commanded 4 military units, served in multiple senior director roles, and I've led people through complexity, crisis, and in high stakes areas. Qualifications matter because leadership alone isn't enough. You have to know how to organize. I hold a Bachelor of Science in Workforce Development, and I've led organizations and teams across the military, public, and nonprofit sectors. I'm the only senior executive running for this office. I'm not new to leadership, and I'm a proven leader who knows how to get things done. Thank you.
Okay. So we're going to start with a question. I mean, all of our questions are for both of you. First of all, Ms. Millonzi, let's start with you on this one. Both you and Mr. Costilla have run for different offices as Democrats. Why is the county clerk position the right elective office for you?
Well, because I work there. I love it. I know the office inside and out, as I said. I ran for office previously because, 1, I was asked. 2, we wanted Democrats to run in previous races. So the first time I was asked to run, it was like, we'd never put anyone up in a race. And so I did my research and I ran for constable back in 2020. The last time I ran was for tax assessor. And I ran for tax assessor because I believe that I can step into any office and make it better because I've done it my entire military career. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Costilla, same question.
Great question. Yeah. So, when we're asked to run for elected positions, we're asked to step into those leadership roles because people outside in the community see those qualities that we possess to be in an elected office position. I did run for Justice of the Peace 2 years ago. That was a position that I did want to seek back in 2020, and I had laid the groundwork for that. But like I said, for running for positions, it's the community that really reaches out to you and wants you to run, and that's what happened in this race. I had a lot of elected officials, I had a lot of community leaders reach out to me and encourage me to run. And I have a different set of skill sets coming from the DA's office to run an office, but I have the leadership skills, I have the organizational skills. I hold those good qualities in order to be an effective leader within the county clerk's office.
Okay, thank you both. All right, we're going to start with you, Mr. Costilla, on the second question. The role of the county clerk encompasses critical responsibilities in several key organizations in Hays County. Since both of you are or have been employed in clerk roles in the government center, how have you established and maintained key relationships in the organizations in the government center? And please be specific.
It's a great question. Coming from my position at the district attorney's office, I have to have great relationship skills with not only law enforcement, but the clerk's office, the district clerk's office, the county court of law office. So developing skills is something that I've always strived to be great at. And, I think if you were to ask any of the employees at the district attorney's office who they would go to in case there was a situation that arose, they would say it was me, because I know that office inside and out. I put myself in those positions to know not only my job duties, but the job responsibilities of others in the office. Like I said, I've been put in leadership positions there, and I'm grateful for that. And I've always put myself in those positions to be an effective leader and be very knowledgeable about the job that I hold.
Thank you very much, Ms. Millonzi. Yes, the question was, the role of county clerk encompasses critical responsibilities in several key organizations in Hays County. Since you are an employee in the clerk's office in the government center, how have you established and maintained key relationships in those organizations, and be specific?
Absolutely. So part of being the leadership team in the county clerk's office is the role of the executive in the office and the role of the leadership team. So our responsibility is to make all the coordination with all the offices throughout the government center. And we do that quietly. We do it every day. We do it by going to court and working with our commissioners, holding quarterly meetings with those commissioners, briefing the community when we go out and talk to various organizations like the Bar Association. We're working with title companies every day. We're working with attorneys. We're working with the other court offices in the building. It's just part of the job. I do that part of the job every single day.
All right, thanks very much. Okay, I am afraid that our time is running low, and so I'm going to ask you to do your final rebuttal and your last final, what do we call it? Closing statement for Craig. Thank you. I was thinking other questions. So, okay, your closing statement, please, and we'll start with Ms. Millonzi.
Okay, the Hays County Clerk's Office carries real responsibility. That work deserves experience, steady leadership, and proven qualifications. I bring experience in my role as the Assistant County Clerk, overseeing the day-to-day operations and supporting the professional, high-performing staff that we have. I bring more than 30 years of leadership experience with a career spent leading people, managing complex systems, and being accountable for results. I bring senior executive level qualifications and experience. This role isn't about potential, it's about readiness, and I'm prepared to lead the office on day one. I believe government is professional, transparent, responsive to the people it serves. If you value experience, leadership, and qualifications in the Hays County Clerk's Office, I would be honored to earn your vote and your endorsement. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Costilla, your turn.
Yeah. So again, Nicholas Costilla for Hays County Clerk. I have a degree in criminal justice with a minor in sociology. I have been, while I don't have experience in the county clerk's office, I do have job knowledge of decent. My division is the misdemeanor division. We send all of our criminal cases over to the county clerk's office. So I do have some knowledge within the office, and while I do not, I have been reading the training manual for the county clerk's office. So I have been doing my own homework. I have been reading and making those strides to learn the clerk's office. So I'm ready to step into that role on day one. Again, I'm proud to have the endorsement of Aaron Zwiener. And recently, I just got the endorsement from a national nonprofit organization, the LGBTQ Victory Fund. So I'm glad to have those endorsements. And I would appreciate to have your vote and support for the March primary. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you both. Appreciate it.